Derrick Henry has always been a powerhouse, but his 2024 season with the Baltimore Ravens is something else entirely. Standing tall at 6'3" and weighing in at 247 pounds, he's using every bit of that size and strength to bulldoze through defenses week after week, putting up numbers that have left fans and analysts speechless. If he's on the move, literally, you can't catch him.
He's a 3rd and 5. The pitch for Henry, and he's going to get the first down and more. Henry off to the races down the sideline. Can they catch him?
His impact on the Ravens offense has been undeniable, shifting the dynamics of the team and putting opposing defenses on high alert. But it's not just about brute force. Henry's finesse and field awareness make him one of the most intimidating backs to face this season. As he barrels toward potential records, the NFL world can't help but wonder, how has Henry's performance transformed the Ravens offense? And is he on track to break long-standing NFL records? Well, let's find out. With his special blend of size, speed, and determination on the field, Derrick Henry has made a name for himself as one of the NFL's most formidable and accomplished running backs. Born and raised in Yulee, Florida, he had an outstanding high school career before becoming a football hero. He set a new national high school career rushing record and gained national attention at Yulee High School when he ran for 12,124 yards and 153 touchdowns, breaking several records. Because of his accomplishments, he was awarded a scholarship to the University of Alabama, a prestigious school that produces NFL-level players. At Alabama, Henry was still quite good. He ended with 2,219 yards, earned the 2015 Heisman Trophy, and led the country in rushing yards during his junior year. NFL scouts took notice of Henry after his stellar season, which helped Alabama win a national championship. Due to his accomplishments in college, he was able to enter the 2016 NFL Draft.
2016 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans choose Derrick Henry, running back, Alabama.
However, he started his NFL career as a backup, despite the fact that many people thought he would have an immediate effect. He didn't establish himself as the Titans' lead back until his 3rd season, when he began to display his distinctive power running style and stamina. But before we get into that, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as we continue. Now, once he took center stage, he quickly became a force to be reckoned with. In 2019, he won the NFL rushing title, finishing with 1,540 yards and 16 touchdowns. The following year, he made history by becoming the 8th player in NFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards in a season, totaling 2,027 yards. The performance not only earned him his 2nd rushing title, but also cemented his reputation as a nearly unstoppable force on the field. Known for his incredible stiff arm and ability to break tackles, Henry's power running style overwhelmed defenses and often required multiple defenders to bring him down.
Drive starts at the 1 and looking for a little breathing room, and they get that and plenty more. Derrick Henry still going. Stays in bounds. He might go. 99 yards for the touchdown.
By the time he left the Titans, he had more than 8,000 career running yards and more than 75 touchdowns, solidifying his place among the all-time greats. Later on, after spending 8 seasons with Tennessee, he decided to make a move.
And we've got breaking news on HQ as Derrick Henry has agreed to a deal with the Ravens, according to our Jonathan Jones.
And it wasn't a surprise.
Yeah, when it seemed Derrick Henry would be on the move from the Tennessee Titans, when teams thought Derrick Henry would be on the move from the Tennessee Titans, it was always the Ravens who had him in their sights. It was really just a matter of wait until he got free, wait until he was ready to move on from the Titans.
Undeniably, he was signing up with a team known for its powerful running backs and commitment to a strong ground game. So his 2024 season with the Baltimore Ravens has been nothing short of remarkable. By week 9, Henry has amassed 1,052 rushing yards, leading the league in this category. And it's not just that. In addition to his amazing yards, Henry has the most touchdowns in the NFL with 11 rushing TDs.
Get into the eye here. Henry's sweet spot right off the gut. Derrick Henry running for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
His ability to score goals demonstrates how good he is in dire circumstances, especially in the red zone where defenses are most focused. So far, his average of more than 6 yards per carry further demonstrates his efficiency. According to this number, he routinely gains a significant amount of yardage on every try, which keeps the offense ahead of the chains and opens up play calling options. Over the course of a game, such effectiveness not only keeps drives going, but also weakens the defense. He has also become the 10th player in NFL history to score 100 career rushing touchdowns.
You're going to run it up the middle. Bouncing off one player, and Henry takes it home for his 100th career rushing touchdown.
This was surely a major accomplishment in his 2024 year. The psychological effects of Henry's presence on the field go beyond the numbers, though. Because of his muscular running style and the difficulty of bringing him down, defenders are aware that he may break through tackles and gain extra yardage.
This is why they brought him here. Just a downhill run. He reads it to the backside and he's out the gate. Stiff arm, one of the most vicious in the...
There is also a degree of terror in the field due to his reputation as a workhorse running back who can manage a demanding workload, which affects defensive game planning. This is another reason why Henry is poised to make history in rushing yards this season. And when you get into his impact, well, it's impressive. Now, to understand why Henry might break this record, let's break some of the 2024-25 season games down and see the kind of performance Henry has been putting on and his impact on the Ravens offense. First off, the Ravens played against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 1. Henry scored a touchdown after carrying the ball 13 times for 46 yards at an average of 3.5 yards per carry. His effort laid a strong basis for the season, even if the squad lost 27-20. Then, the Ravens hosted the Dallas Cowboys in Week 3. With 25 rushes for 151 yards, an average of 6 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns, Henry had an exceptional game.
Ravens go jumbo here. Give it to Derrick Henry, who muscles in for the touchdown.
He played a key role in the Ravens' 28-25 triumph. And let's not forget, the Ravens went to play the Buffalo Bills in Week 4. With 24 rushes for 199 yards and an amazing 8.3 yards per carry and a touchdown, Henry put on a strong show.
There goes Henry up a big running game against Dallas. On the run. Henry Lewis chasing at the 40, at the 30. He will score!
And with this effort, the Ravens won by a resounding score of 35-10. In Week 5, the Ravens took on the Cincinnati Bengals. Henry scored a touchdown and gained 92 yards on 15 attempts, averaging 6.1 yards per carry. It was a high-scoring 41-38 victory for the Ravens. Then there's Week 6, which featured a matchup against the Washington Commanders. Henry rushed 24 times for 132 yards, averaging 5.5 yards per carry, and scored 2 touchdowns. His performance was key in the Ravens' 30-23 win. Undeniably, his steady output has been a pillar of the Ravens' attack over these games. The club has remained competitive in most of the games thanks to his ability to find the end zone and earn a lot of yardage. His performances will be crucial to the Ravens' quest for victory as the season goes on. And for sure, there is more to expect from him. Do you know of Eric Dickerson? He played for the Los Angeles Rams in 1984. This is the guy who set the NFL single-season rushing record with 2,105 yards. Few players have come close to breaking this record, which has stood for 40 years. In 2012, Adrian Peterson came very close to Dickerson's mark with a rush total of 2,097 yards. Then came in Barry Sanders' 2,053 yards in 1997 and Jamal Lewis's 2,066 yards in 2003. These accomplishments demonstrate how uncommon and challenging it is to reach the 2,000-yard mark in a single season. Now, Derrick Henry's 2024 season with the Baltimore Ravens has positioned him as a strong contender to break this long-standing record.
Here is Henry on the reception for the touchdown.
So far, he has amassed 1,052 rushing yards through 9 games, averaging about 117 yards per game. He is expected to finish with about 1,989 yards if he keeps up this pace for the entire 17-game season. And given his recent play and the Ravens' reliance on their rushing attack, Henry could be able to raise his average per game and challenge Dickerson's record. He's a powerful force against defenses because of his speed and agility. Moreover, he has plenty of chances to pick up a lot of yardage thanks to the Ravens' offensive strategy, which prioritizes a powerful running game. His ability to gain yards is further enhanced by the offensive line's ability to create rushing lanes. Breaking Dickerson's record would not only cement Henry's legacy, but also highlight the evolution of the running back position in today's NFL. Achieving this feat would place Henry among the all-time greats and serve as a benchmark for future generations of running backs. He's also a strong contender for the Most Valuable Player award because of his outstanding 2024 NFL season performance. You see, the Baltimore Ravens have received numerous awards this season as a result of his achievements, which have been crucial to their success. And, well, Henry leads the league in statistics, which supports his bid for MVP. His 1,052 rushing yards and 11 rushing touchdowns as of Week 9 are the most in the NFL. His effectiveness and influence on the field are further demonstrated by his average of more than 6 yards per run. In addition to improving the Ravens' offensive prowess, these accomplishments have catapulted Henry to the forefront of MVP debates. And it's not just that, his performance has earned him numerous Player of the Week awards. After a spectacular effort against the Buffalo Bills in Week 4, where he carried for 199 yards and a score, he was notably voted the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. He also earned the same accolade in Week 6 after rushing for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Washington Commanders. Undeniably, his services as a dependable and potent rushing game option have been crucial to the Ravens' offensive success. His sustained performance throughout the season will be essential to the Ravens' hopes of making the playoffs and will strengthen his argument for league-wide honors and recognition. Whether or not he will be able to break the single-season rushing record, well, only time will tell.